I'm Bob Wise. I've been a governor, the U.S. representative, and a state legislator. I have given a lot of Labor Day speeches. I'm not a candidate. I am not running. This is the Labor Day speech I would like to hear a lot of our candidates give, particularly as they speak to us about COVID and about education. So let's get started. It is great to see everyone here today. Labor Day, it's when the summer ends and political campaigns head into the final stretch. Let's get this one underway. What makes this Labor Day gathering so special is that once again, many of us are gathered together. While Labor Day campaigning is traditional, I'm not going to talk today like I might have 3 years ago. While we all want to return to normal, I know that what most of us seek is a new normal. Let's look at where we've been. It's been an incredibly rough time since COVID shutdown started 2.5 years ago. All of us, and I mean all of us, have shared experiences unknown in our lifetimes. Our schools were shut down. Our children lost learning opportunities. Many have suffered emotionally. Our workplaces closed, changed, and have been greatly affected. We've all learned to share and work with each other over a tablet or a computer screen. We've agonized over the safety and the health of our families. In the old normal, my opponent and I would be attacking each other. I'm not doing that. COVID has already created enough problems. We don't need more division. Instead, just as we shared the negative impact of COVID, now we need to work together to solve the problems it has caused. Pandemics are not partisan. They hurt everyone. And building back from COVID, especially our education system, will require the best of nonpartisan, that's right, nonpartisan solutions and approaches. More than ever, our social, economic, and national security depends upon every child getting a quality education. During COVID, we all learned much more about the importance and the needs of education. From polls to public meetings, I hear the same growing needs. Parents know their children require a more personalized learning approach that responds to their individual learning needs. We all appreciate even more the important role of quality teaching. Mental health concerns for our children, our stressed teachers, and ourselves, now our top priority. Internet access, once an optional luxury, now a basic necessity. And COVID forced even more constant changing in our economy and workplace. Whether middle school or middle-aged, we need ongoing workforce development and training. We have shared experiences. I've just described our shared needs to improve our education system. And what is different from many campaign speeches describing a problem, we also have one-time resources to let us work together to design the education system we want, not just return to what we had. That is why this is such an important Labor Day, an important campaign. The federal government is sending millions of dollars to restore and improve our schools. Additionally, our states, cities, and counties are receiving millions more that can be coordinated with our schools. Workforce training, mental health counseling, improved healthcare, connecting everyone to the internet, providing tutoring for students. All of this is now possible. Yes, for the first time, we can do this. These are one-time dollars. Much has already been committed. In September 2024 is a deadline for committing what is left for education. But much of these dollars are still not committed. We can be bold. So here's what I pledge to you. First, just as we shared the sacrifice and problems of COVID, so will we share designing the recovery. I will make sure there is the maximum family and public engagement in how these one-time recovery dollars will be spent. Second, there's still 2 years left for committing education dollars. I will review the decisions that have been made. We will expand the process for making the final decisions. We will move from triage to transformation. Our teachers are stressed and shorthanded. In rebuilding an improved education system, they will be directly involved. Even more importantly, My changes will not add more weight to their backpack. Instead, we work together to redesign our schools in ways that benefit educators, students, and parents. We learned to bust government silos to provide government services during the pandemic. Now we're going to take this opportunity to redesign an education and social service system that is both efficient and effective. For instance, why should families run all over the city or the county to get services that can be delivered much more effectively at the school site, close and familiar to every family? Most of us who've lived through COVID want to work together. We don't want to be divided. The best place to start is with their children and their education. All of us have been joined by our common experience. We have clear commitment to the type of education they need, and we have the ability and the dollars to make it happen. Yes, Labor Day kicks off the last stage of political campaigns. That's normal. Now let us kick off the new normal with an aggressive campaign, a nonpartisan one that brings from our COVID experience with a stronger education system than we had before. Do this and do it together. We build a strong future for our children, our state, and our nation. As I say, not a candidate, not seeking any donations, just the speech that I would like to have delivered when I was running, and I hope a lot of candidates do. Ask them to talk about this. Thank you, and happy Labor Day.